injury disaster loan, and that is a low-interest loan for up to $2 million from the SBA to cover emergency expenses like payroll and bills. The SBA touts the business owners can get an advance on the loan of up to $10,000 within just days of a successful application. Borrowers can also roll the EIDL into their PPP loan, provided that the monies are not used for overlapping expenses. But business owners are telling us that they've not received their cash despite applying, and the administration declined to comment on EIDL amounts and processes. Business owners like Aaron Gerdeman, a gym owner in Dublin, Ohio, are applying for all the aid that they can get and just hoping that something comes through quickly for them.
I haven't had any clients or generating any revenue since March 16th, and I'm sitting here waiting to see what's going on with the government aid. I'm hoping that we get some of this resolution to this very soon.
Negotiations are ongoing. Senate Majority Leader McConnell saying that he's going to ask for unanimous support for this additional $250 billion in spending. But of course, Speaker Pelosi saying that that won't be unanimous. There's some back and forth over who those monies will actually be allocated to. So while lawmakers do agree that this funding is needed, who it goes to is kind of a point of contention. So that's going to be an interesting battle we'll continue to follow.
All right, so Kate, this is a question that I've received a lot from some of the small business owners that I talk to about this. They are now worried that as they try to take the approach you just mentioned in your story about applying for everything and seeing what comes through, that there could be potential conflicts. You mentioned the EIDL loans could be rolled up into these Paycheck Protection Program loans, but some actually may preclude you from getting other aid. Is that right?
So the SBA is saying so long as the EIDL loan and the PPP loan are not used for the same things, i.e. one would be used for your actual payroll, one would be used for rent or utilities, you can apply for both. We've also heard from people who are applying for unemployment in the meantime while they're waiting for all of this, and that's really not what you should be doing because PPP is meant to cover your payroll. I know some people are trying to apply for unemployment for money that they would have received before they actually completely shut down, and then they'd use the PPP for that. So there's a lot of confusion out there. I think small business owners are really looking for answers. They're not getting them as quickly as the government might have promised. Remember, Secretary Mnuchin said you could get this loan as soon as same day, and I think a lot of people really hung on those words and hoped that that would happen. We are starting to hear from more business owners that are moving along in the process, though, and that is a really key and important step, Don.
All right, clarity among the big premiums being put on that right now. Thank you very much, Kate Rogers, for that update on the Paycheck Protection Program. Still on deck for the show, stocks fighting to string together a second day of gains.